Welcome back to my channel. So today we will learn protected routes. What protected routes are? Let's say for example you want to access a dashboard, but you don't want people to access the dashboard without logging in. Only people who are authorized or who are logged in can access the dashboard. So we'll make this today. Let's move ahead. So first we'll go to the app.tsx file, and what we'll do, we'll take these routes and we'll create a component known as routes. Now we'll make a folder named routes. Here we'll name it routes.tsx, and we'll create another file known as routes.public.tsx. It will contain all the public routes. So public routes are nothing but the routes which are available to everyone, even when they are not logged in. We name it public routes. Yes, so we are done with public routes. Now let's create private routes. We name it same routes.protected.tsx. Or let's change the names. We'll name it public.routes.tsx. It sounds better. And the other one is protected.routes.tsx. Okay, so this is protected routes. Let's rename it. Let's keep one dashboard component as a protected route. Dashboard. Yeah. So let's create a dashboard page also. You are logged in, that's why I am visible. Okay, so if a person is logged in, then only he'll be able to visit dashboard. So we just now imported dashboard. Okay, so you can see we are getting this squiggly line. What we'll do, we'll add these route component props here in the dashboard. Yes, it's now happened. Now what happened? Route. Okay, it should be router. Yeah. So our code is happy. So now what we'll do, as you can see, we have made a protected route and public route. Now we'll call. Let's name this component as routes. And we'll call all the routes here which we have made, which are protected and public routes. So protected routes, public routes. Yeah, we are done. And now what we'll do, we'll call this here. Okay, so now we are done with the routes. Now we have to add the logic to make it public and protected. So we don't have to do anything for public routes, but for protected routes what we want is, I'll show you. So we have a dashboard. We'll call the the authorization the authorization variable which I made for in the provider. We'll see. Auth. Okay, now we'll see what's there inside use auth context and what all we have in context. User error, sign in. Okay, so you can see we have sign in and all that stuff. So what we'll do, we'll make some changes inside this so that it's usable for us to create auth, or we can do one more thing. Navbar, we already have a code in navbar. So you can see user is not equal to null and user.aud is authenticated. So let's use this only. It will be easier for us to do. User and let's make it a fragment. User is authenticated, then it will show you are logged in. That's why it's visible. And if your user is not logged in, it will take us to login screen. Let's try this if it's working or not. Let's start the app. We go to login. Here we check test user mailymaker.com. Okay, so we are logged in. Let's click on dashboard. You are logged in. That's why I am visible. It's showing. Now let's log out, and you can see we are not able to open dashboard. Even if I click dashboard, it's redirecting me to login. So yeah, this is how we create protected routes. The best part is user won't be able to access our data or anything. Once he logins, then only he'll be able to access. So our data is also safe, and dashboard user is not able to log in. Okay, so that's it for today. See you tomorrow.